Okay, so if you look at this question, this is of resolution of forces. So whenever the force is going like this, so you have to break it in two types of components, in the x direction and in the y direction. If you have done O level maths, you must be aware of it. Vectors is the topic. Okay, so if it's the direction, so you have broken it like this. So this is a triangle rule that I have followed. This one, this, and this. Okay, if you look at this is angle in a straight line. So angle in a straight line, it is 180 degree. 120 is still here. So minus 120, you are getting 60 degrees. So this angle is 60 degrees. Okay, so 60. Resolution of forces in the x direction, Q cos 60. And this is Q sine 60. Similarly, this one, 6, it is going like this. So this and this. Okay, so this would be 6. This is the total 6 cos 45. And this is 6 sine 45. 45. Okay, so if we resolve, so P is in this direction, right hand side is equals to left hand side forces. So what are the right hand side forces? P is on the right hand side. This is equivalent to Q cos 60 plus 6 cos 45 cos 60. Then upward forces equal to downward forces. So if I look at upward forces, so this is Q sine 60 and this is 6 sine 45. So Q sine 60 is equals to 6 sine. This is the other equation. Now we can directly solve this one first because this has only a one variable, and then we can solve the later one later on. Okay, so the later one is Q. So we can easily solve this. So if you look at Q, Q is coming 6 sine 45 upon sine 60. This is equivalent to 12 upon root 6. And if we simplify this further, we are getting 4.90 Newton, or in the form of surds 2 root 6. If I replace this in the first equation, I would be getting P. So P is equivalent to what? Q cos 60. And as we have gotten this, so this is the value. So P is equals to okay. So finally, P is equals to this root 60 plus 6 upon root 2, and then root 6 plus, if I do it in the form of surd, so 3 root 2, final value is coming 6.69 Newton. Don't forget to put the unit. And this is correct to 3 significant things. Okay, let's have a look at another question. Again, if I look at this question, so I would be doing the same thing. Whenever it's not straight, then you have to apply the angles. So if I do it like this is going this direction, so it will be this. So this would become 8 cos 20 downwards, and upwards would be 8 sine 20. Similarly, 3 is going like this. So 3 is in the x direction, no problem. And 9 is like this. So don't get confused about this. Okay, so 9 cos 40 and 9 sine 40. This is a bit difficult question because in this, if you look at P has both unknowns, the theta as well and this as well. So if you just bifurcate it, it would become P cos theta, and this one is P sin theta. Now I will resolve all the equations in the x direction, right and left, upward and downward, and I would be able to get the final answers. Okay. So we have 9 cos 40 plus 3 is equals to P cos theta plus 8 sin 20. First equation, then P sin theta plus 9 sin 40 is equals to 8 cos 20. Okay, so if I use this, then what I would be doing? Finally, I would be forming an equation. So if I make it like this, P cos theta in this, I make P cos theta the subject of the equation. So this would become 9 cos 40 plus 3 minus 8 sin 20. And this one, P sin theta is equals to 8 cos 20 minus 9 sin 40. Okay, now I would be dividing both the equations. This is in sin theta, so 2. This is equation 2. This is 1. So 2 equation 2 divided by equation 1, I would be getting what? Tangent theta, sine upon cos. So this would become, sorry, these both are P. So this is P. So it would become P tangent theta is equivalent to, if I use both of them directly, it would be difficult for you to understand. So I am writing it like this. This is equivalent to, what is P sin theta? So 8 cos 20 minus 9 sin 40. You would be using the calculator to solve this. Similarly, what is P cos theta? 9 cos 40 plus 3 minus 8 sin 20. You would be using a calculator for this. So you are getting P tangent theta is equivalent to 0.242. So P is equals to tangent inverse 0.242. You are getting a value. Sorry, P and P is also cancelled. So theta is equivalent to tangent inverse 0.242. Our final value is coming 13.6 degrees, correct to 3 significant figures. Now we have found theta. The other value that we have to find is P. Okay. So we can use any of the equations and we can solve this. For example, if I use the sine one or cos one, if I use this, so P cos 13.6 is equals to 9 cos 40 plus 3 minus 8 sine 20. So then P is coming 7.158 divided by cos 13.6, and our final value is 7.36 Newton. That is again correct to 3 significant. I hope that these two questions will help you out in the exam, because this question is a bit difficult because two unknowns are there directly in one part, that is P and theta. So this will help you out. I hope you have understood this.